Welcome back to the We Are City channel for our final ever FC24 video here on the channel. 2 games remain in the Premier League season. We're going to simulate the one against Newcastle and play the final game, hopefully, where we see us lift the trophy against Crystal Palace. Then we'll get into all the end of the season stats and so on, and say goodbye to FC24. It's a 2-1 win at home for Manchester City over Newcastle. Rico Lewis scoring the winner in the 73rd minute. Gordon scored an equaliser in the 65th after Joelinton got sent off in the 5th minute. Newcastle played most of the game with 10 men. Savinho scored the opener. But 2-1, 3 points, and let's hope that we get another 3 points, the final game of the season, to win the Premier League title. I mean, on goal difference, we're so ahead of the Arsenal anyway, I don't think it's going to matter. There we have it, the Premier League table going to the final game of the season. Manchester City at home against Crystal Palace. Arsenal play Manchester United. So Arsenal could still drop points. We're so far ahead on goal difference that I think as soon as if we get 3 points, we win the league. Without a doubt. 3 points wins the league. But maybe United might just beat Arsenal in the final day. It's the Crystal Palace side to face off against us. Sam Johnston is the goalkeeper. It's Mitchell, Richards, Goy, Anderson and Munoz, the back 5. Wharton and Lerma in the midfield 2 with Eze, Cucho Hernandez and Joe Bellingham in behind. Lots of attacking talent in the likes of Joseph Holding, El Shawari, Devan Zapata, Antonio Nusa, Ben Chilwell and Dean Henderson. And it's worth noting that this Palace side did get a 3-3 draw at Selhurst Park after City were already 3-0 down. And for our final ever game on FC24, we go with what is our strongest starting 11. Ederson in goal, Diaz, Stones and Vardy on the back 3. Rodri, Lewis and Guimaraes the midfield 3. Doku and Savinho in the wide areas. And Phil Foden off Erling Haaland up top. We've got Tony, Grealish, Paquetá, Gundogan, Robinson, Branthwaite and Akanji on that Manchester City bench. So at the Etihad Stadium for the final Premier League fixture of the season. City versus Crystal Palace. 3 points means it will be Premier League winners once again. Bring the title back to Manchester City after Liverpool won it last year. So they're putting a big performance here on the final day to stop Arsenal lifting the Premier League title. Still no titles for Arsenal, by the way. We'll be okay today. Savinho skips past the fullback. Savinho! What a goal by Savinho! 3 minutes in, and I have to say he could be our player of the season. Skips inside on that left foot, and what a strike by Savinho into the top left-hand corner. It's absolutely class. Outside of the boot, bends it in with pace and power. Savinho gives City a 1-0 lead, and that is, within 3 minutes in, a crushing bit of news for Arsenal fans. 24, because it feels like they're going to give us an entertaining one. Phil Foden and a save by Johnston behind for a corner. What a start to this game, to the final Premier League game of the season. Rodri on the turn. Rodri cracks one, and Rodri hits it too hard. Over the bar by City Spaniard in midfield, but what a start to this game. 3 chances in 8 minutes for Manchester City. And he continues the run with Haaland here, and Haaland is in here, and Haaland's had a bit of a poor season, but Erling Haaland surely doesn't miss that one. 2-0 City. Come on. What a performance that last ever game. The Poznan's already rocking at the Etihad. We're going to be Premier League champions. We've bottled the Champions League. We've bottled the Carabao Cup as I readjust myself in my seat here. But we're going to win the Premier League, aren't we, surely now. 2-0 up at Crystal Palace after 13 minutes. Savinho, space. Savinho in. Haaland down. Haaland shot blocked. Back out. Rodri still trying to foul him. Rodri gets away from the challenges. Savinho. Doku away by Crystal Palace. Guimaraes back out to Rico Lewis. Foden, Guimaraes. Foden. Savinho. Rico. Savinho. Guimaraes. Oh, he's offside, Doku. Oh, that's a poor one from Rico. That's our first poor pass as Rico goes and wins it back anyway. And Haaland to Bruno Guimaraes. There's the Brazilian Guimaraes. And Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, puts it wide. City. It should be 4 or 5 today. Late one, Enrico. Rides the challenge well. Back in behind to Savinho. He's onside here. Palace in trouble again here. It's Savinho once again. It's Savinho on the right foot. Good save by Johnston, who tips it around the post for a corner here. Well, they're making a change already. It could have been 5 or 6-0 down at half-time. And they've hit the crossbar here. And behind for a goal kick. Cucho Hernandez hits the crossbar. Warning signs for City. This game is far from over at just 2-0. He's cut back across Stones. A chance for Cucho Hernandez here. A narrow angle. Ederson makes another save. And what a contrast to the first half this is. Straight for Heart City's defence to Eze. Stones chases and Eze. Vardiol, what a block by Joško Vardiol. Brilliant defending. Haaland takes it round Anderson. Onto the boot of Jack Grealish. Full-time whistle goes. No goals in the second half. But Manchester City win by 2-0. And you guys know what that means. We end FC24 not trophyless, but with a trophy. Manchester City win the Premier League title. Deservedly so. We've been the best side, I think, in the Premier League this season. And they can see the side stepping up to lift that trophy. We don't know the Arsenal score, but we do lift the Premier League title once again, which is great to see. I'm very frustrated we can't win the Champions League. I'm very frustrated in this series we didn't win the treble, did we? And everything is an FC25, because in FC25, I will win the treble again. Whether it is in Season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will win the treble again. But enjoy it now, because Manchester City win their, what is that, 7th, 8th, 9th Premier League title with Pep Guardiola. I've lost count. We've been that successful. And here is the title parade for Manchester City as champions of the Premier League. Pep Guardiola signs off on FC24 with a Premier League trophy, and the players there with the fans on the streets of Manchester to celebrate a big title win, another title win. And Guardiola is the master, the king of the Premier League title race, isn't he? He just always does it. Up against Arteta, one of his disciples, he's done it again. So let's have a look how FC24, the reboot, finishes anyway. So, most used keeper this season was Ederson, our most used player, 51 games. Rodri played 50, Vardiol 48, Diaz 47, and Haaland 47. They're our top 5 most used players. Our least used players, we'll look at the loan players. Well, Scott Carson didn't play a single game, Emilio Lawrence played 1, Mandas played only 5, McAtee 6, and some of our loan players did actually play quite a lot of games. We'll go through all the stats, the players, don't worry. Our top goal scorer is Erling Haaland with only 28 goals this season, which is pretty bad for him. Savinho got 17. Neymar, unfortunately injured, got 11. Rodri 8. Doku 8. Tony 8. Vardy got 4. Rico Lewis got 4. Fononi got 4. As did Jack Grealish. Oscar Bob 4 as well. O'Reilly got 4 while on loan at Fulham. Guimaraes 2. Paquetá 2. Sissoko on loan at Fulham got 2. Stones 1, Diaz 1, Branthwaite 1, Robinson got himself 1, so did Gundogan, only 1 goal, Maximo Piron as well. Assist-wise, led by Ederson. Our goalkeeper led the assist with 9. That shows how poor we were, really. Guimaraes 9, Rodri 8, Savinho 8, Foden 7, Gundogan 6, Paquetá 6, and so on. Now let's have a look at the team and the ratings. So Scott Carson finishes a 64 rated player at 39. Ederson finishes a 90 rated goalkeeper, and Mandas is a 76 rated goalkeeper. Robinson, in his debut season at City, played 22 games, finished an 81 rated left back. McFarlane out on loan, 66 rated at AZ Alkmaar, and Max Alain 72 rated on loan at Las Palmas. Stones 87 rated, Akanji 87, Diaz 91, Branthwaite 84 in his debut season at City, Vardiol 90, Doyle 77 after a loan at Girona, Amenda 73 after a loan at Bournemouth, Katongo 74 after a loan at Atalanta. And the right fullbacks, Van Elwick finished at 80 rated, and Rico Lewis finished at 83 rated. Holding midfield, Jacob Wright played no games apparently for Ipswich, but grew to 72. Rodri played 50 for his finishes, our highest rated player I think at 94. Sissoko played 11 games for Fulham, 72 rated on loan. Gundogan 36 in his return to the club. Guimaraes 35, didn't play as many games this season as expected. He played a lot, he was injured for a lot of it. Maximo Piron played 8, he's 80 rated. Neymar 38 games, 11 goals and 3 assists, not bad for a player on loan, 87 rated. Paquetá played 35 games, 2 goals and 5 assists. Foden 31, 4 goals and 7 assists. McAtee still 70 rated. Echeverry's grown to 79 while on loan. Nico Wright to 72 on loan at Fulham. And Dallas grown all the way to 81 on loan at Almeria. Lawrence finished at 73, Grealish at 87, Doku at 87. Kaiki's been on loan, he's been okay, he's grown to at 71. Savinho 89, he's been fantastic. Oscar Bob's been great as well, 80. Tony 85, Haaland 91, and Davim Obama 67 rated on loan at Hull, and Augustin Roberto grew to 74 rated on loan at Valencia. So in terms of ratings, our highest rated player in the squad is Rodri with a 94. Now of course we will do end of season vote for your player of the season, young player of the season, underrated player of the season. If you want to know the results to that, go on the community tab, you've probably already voted to find out who's that, and then we'll look now at the Premier League, the other leagues, and everything around the league. Well, Haaland did finish top goal scorer in the Premier League with 24 goals. It was Watkins, Holland and Son just behind him by 1 goal to mean Haaland finished top. Salah gets top of assists with 9. Ederson is in top assists with 8 there. 8 assists in the Premier League for Ederson. What a ridiculous goalkeeper. So as for competitions, we won the Premier League title. United, I think, beat Arsenal on the final day, didn't they? It didn't matter, because on the final day of the season, Man United got 3 points over Arsenal. We could have lost that game and still won a 2-1 win for United. And they finished with Arsenal and Chelsea in that top 4. Liverpool 5th, Spurs 6th, Villa 7th, West Ham 8th, Crystal Palace 9th and Newcastle 10th. The 3 relegated sides were Stoke City, Leeds United and West Bromwich Albion. The Community Shield was won by Liverpool. They beat us 2-1 in the final at the start of the season. The Emirates FA Cup was won by Spurs. They beat Liverpool, knocked out in the semi-final 1-0. The Carabao Cup was won by Leicester, a 4-3 win over Chelsea. We were knocked out, I think, at the early stages of the Carabao Cup, in fact. Wherever we were, very early on anyway. The Champions Trophy, which is something in the pre-season of some sort. The UEFA Super Cup was won by Milan, apparently so, against us. I don't remember that. A 3-1 win by Milan in the final. So they beat us in the quarterfinals, they beat us in the semi-finals, and they beat us in the final as well. Congratulations to AC Milan. Clearly a good side. And Arsenal beaten by Atletico Madrid in the Europa League final as well. The Europa Conference League final was won by Union Saint-Gilles from Belgium, who managed to win against AS Monaco. Let's have a look at some of the leagues around the world as well. Forward in the Championship was Wolves back into the Premier League alongside Ipswich, and then either Southampton, Blackburn, Middlesbrough or Preston. In Ligue 1, it was PSG, of course, winners by 10 points on Marseille. In the Bundesliga, winners were Bayern, as expected, just 2 points. They finished ahead of Leverkusen. In the Serie A, I assume Milan won it. They didn't. They finished second despite winning the Champions League and getting back to their right. They were 2 points off Inter, with those two teams back at their best. In Portugal, that was won by Porto, 79 points. And in Spain, La Liga, that was won by Barcelona on 87 points, 7 points clear of Real Madrid. Real Betis, Manuel Pellegrini's side, former City manager, finished in 3rd. But you know what that means, guys? That is the end of FC24. The series is over. This game is complete here on the channel. But it does mean one important thing. FC25 is coming very soon, and we've given it enough time now for the bugs to be fixed in FC25, for everything to be ready for our new series. I tell you what, I am so excited for what is going to be, I think, the best career mode we will ever have on the channel. FC25 is coming soon. Thanks for enjoying this series with us. Please like the video if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. And thanks to being part of FC24 here on the We Are City channel throughout these past 12 months or so. And we'll see you guys next time.